Good afternoon from Your Best Car in Kent. My name's Ben. I'm from one of our 2 UK branches. We're in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 600 5-star reviews. So please check out our website to see those reviews from our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. Before we get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer the 2 most frequently asked questions that we get here, which are: do we take part exchanges and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes, and yes, we will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. Then on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rates. So if finance is the route for you, then please get in contact with us, or you can visit our website, yourbestcar.co.uk, where we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So whether it's PCP or HP that you're after, you can input some numbers to that calculator, adjust the filters, find something that works for you, then there'll be a finance breakdown of that contract before you hit apply. So this is the walk around video for our Land Rover Discovery 5, presented in Eiger Grey metallic exterior paint. This Discovery has the 3-litre diesel engine producing 300 brake horsepower. It's Euro 6 compliant as well. Now this is the D300 SE version, however it's had a full rear seat conversion, so it's not a full commercial. It has 5 seats in total, 3 in the back, in addition to the 2 in the front, of course. This Discovery comes with full Land Rover service history, actually recently serviced in August 2023. Of course, all the service history will be listed in the description. So onto the specification. Down here we've got the unmarked 20-inch 5 split-spoke alloy wheels. Now what do I mean by unmarked? There's no sign of curbing, there's no scuffs, there's no scratches on any of these alloys. They're all in fantastic condition, and they look just like the 2 that I'm pointing out now. If we have a look at the side profile, we'll see various black accents, so around the window surrounds, the roof rails, and then of course the rear privacy glass. When the car's locked, the side mirrors are folded in. Then with that, you get keyless entry. So right now the key's in my pocket. We can come into close proximity, open the door, the side mirror will pop out, and we can enter without having to press the button on the key, of course. Inside, we've got a full leather seat upholstery. These are the much sought after ebony Windsor leather seats, to be exact, with the white stitching. The front 2 seats can be electrically adjusted. That is found just under the thigh. The front 2 also have a memory mode for that electric adjustment and a heating function. You can also see on the inner door card, we've got the upgraded Meridian surround sound system. Then the driver has a leather wrapped multifunction steering wheel. You've got your cruise control on here, your paddle shifters for switching into your manual mode, and then your other voice control, multimedia and hands-free buttons. Then with the new shapes, you get this very handsome center console comprising a state-of-the-art 11-inch touchscreen infotainment display, your climate controls, and then your electronic air suspension just below your gear stick. So let's have a hop inside and we'll run through some of these features. You've got absolutely everything you could possibly need in the modern day. You've got keyless start, first of all. Let's shut this door. So here is your touchscreen interface, and then below, your climate controls will light up as well. I'm just going to turn that air conditioning down. There we go. So here is your main screen. We'll just go from left to right. We've got satellite navigation built in as standard, and then the big plus of it being the wider, taller, and slightly curved touchscreen is that it takes up more room than the previous generation. And of course, touchscreen is that you can move the map around, you can pinch and zoom, you can quickly see your points of interest, such as your petrol stations. And then just to go one further with the sat nav, you've got Apple CarPlay too. So you can connect up your phone via USB or wirelessly, as you might have seen from the advert photos. I've used my phone, so we've got Apple CarPlay, but Android Auto also works as well. Onto phone, you can connect up via Bluetooth, so if you haven't got an Apple CarPlay or Android Auto product, you've still got your Bluetooth hands-free connected, as well as your Bluetooth multimedia section. As you can see here, there's Wi-Fi as well. And onto media, so here we'll see our various media sources. So along with our Bluetooth connectivity, we've got our DAB radio, FM and AM, and then you can get some additional apps such as TuneIn or Spotify. Onto the next page, we've got various applications which are really handy for a car of this size. sides, so slope assist. Next is your compass, goes without saying, wheel information, weight sensing, energy impact, and your driving style. And then we've got some more applications on this page here. So here we can adjust the seat heating, intensities of 3 for either side. You can adjust the climate controls here as well, or down below here. And then you've got some additional apps. Down below you've got your weather app, Park and Pay. You can connect up your Alexa as well. And then some things like vehicle dimensions, which might help with a certain journey. If you put the car in reverse, we'll see our reversing camera, but not just a rear camera. We've got a 360-degree 3D surround camera. So I've included all the permutations on the advert photos, but we'll go through them now just so you can see them in real time, because this really is a cool feature. So here's our regular rear view camera. We can click the rear again to give you a slightly wider. And then likewise for the front camera, we've got a slightly wider and normal front view. Now on the corners, we can see here, this is where the 3D mapping comes in. So this will help you with an array of parking situations. This will show you a 3D map of your blind spot, your rear, the front. It gives you a 360-degree view of your surroundings. Again, really handy for a car of this size. There we go. You've then got your towing section as well. So I've got the tow bar out already, and as you turn the wheel, that guideline will move as well. So back into park. Down below, your climate controls, as I've already briefly mentioned, you've got your max AC button, as Land Rover do really nicely on their climate controls. It is a dual zone climate control, so you can have separate temperatures for the left and right hand side. You can also access your seat heating here as well by pushing in on the dial, then pulling back out to get to your temperature and intensity. And then down below, as I said, a very smart and simple yet handsome looking center console. This is your electronic air suspension control. So if we cycle through this, we can see the various programs which come up here. So this will adjust the suspension depending on the type of terrain that you're on. So we can see we've got our weight sensing, sand, mud ruts, grass, gravel and snow, and then your comfort mode. We'll just push it in to keep it in our automatic comfort mode. Under the armrest, you've got 2 USB ports. You've got your USB Type-C and then USB regular. Some more storage under here, and then another USB Type-C port just down here. So that's it for the front cabin. Let's have a look at the rest of the car. Of course, back here we've got the exact same seat upholstery, the Windsor leather seats. Plenty of room back here for all passengers. Plenty of head and leg room, and then you've got air vents at the back as well, along with a couple of USB Type-C ports. Moving on to the rear, the privacy glass extends all the way to the rear pane. We can open up the boot by pressing the button. Oh, got to find it now. There we go. Either just there or on the key. And then you've got an inner tailgate as well. So if you press this button, that will open up this section here. And if you've got some heavy cargo that you need to load into the back, you can actually raise and lower the rear end of the car by pressing these buttons. And then your electronically deployable tow bar is just on here as well. There we go. One press to close both of the tailgates. And if you need a little bit more room in the back of Discovery, you can actually collapse these rear seats. So if we click on this button here, you can do the exact same on the other side, and that will flatten down the seats pretty much flat for you, and it gives you, well, pretty much your commercial van size in the back now. So if you're interested in buying the Land Rover Discovery, then please give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we take part exchanges and offer finance packages. So if either of those options intrigue you, then please let us know. We're all accessible on iMessage or the Meta platforms, so Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp. So if you have any questions or queries about our cars, or you might have some details of your part exchange to send to us, then please feel free to message us on those platforms instead if it's a little bit more convenient for you. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.